I am Dr. Satya Prakash, Professor and Head of the Department of Gastroenterology at the MS Ramaya Medical College and Hospital, Bangalore. I am discussing about the liver diseases in the geriatric age group. I am coming to the discussion of managing the liver disorders in the geriatric patients. The liver disorders are broadly categorized into management of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, management of infective liver disease, and management of alcoholic liver disease in the elderly. Management of NAFLD in geriatric age group. The current treatments of NAFLD are to control body weight by changing the lifestyle and improve the insulin resistance. Exercise and diet therapy for the elderly can reduce the fat accumulation in the liver and improve hyperlipidemia, hypertension, and insulin resistance. Metformin and thiazolidinediones are the insulin sensitizers, which are well known to the physicians. The metformin is effective in reducing the body weight and improving the insulin resistance. However, its histological effect on improving the necroinflammation in the NASH has not been proven. Thiazolidinediones, which is a PPAR gamma agonist known for improving the insulin resistance of the fat cells and also the liver. In NAFLD, thiazolidinediones reduce the fat accumulation in the liver and show some improvement in the inflammation, but they have failed to improve the liver fibrosis. Thiazolidinediones are not recommended to elderly patients with heart failure as they cause significant increasing in the body weight. Bariatric surgery is also recommended for those with a BMI of over 35 kg per square meter in type 2 diabetes mellitus, and also bariatric surgery is known to improve the necroinflammation and fibrosis in the liver by reducing the body weight. So they have a definite role. Management of infections in the geriatric age group. It has been reported the supplementation of vitamin B12 and vitamin D increases the response to antivirals and improves the sustained viral response rates. As the elderly people lack these vitamins, they need to take the supplements. Earlier, they used to have protease inhibitors and interferons for use of chronic hepatitis C virus infection. Now, we have an advanced directly acting antiviral drugs which can be safely given irrespective of the viral load or genotype. So they are very safe and they could be given for a shorter duration. Directly acting antiviral drugs are better for chronic hepatitis C virus infection. For hepatitis B virus also, the current recommendations are only one of either entecavir or tenofovir. Tenofovir alafenamide is supposed to be safer in the long run with the renal sparing toxic effect. So the management of hepatitis B and C have become more simplified in the geriatric age group now. What about the management of alcoholic liver disease? Again, I wanted to emphasize the primary treatment of alcoholic liver disease is to stop drinking and provide sufficient nutrients and vitamins. However, a recommendation of glucocorticosteroids can help patients with moderate alcoholic hepatitis where MADRS discriminant function scores are higher than 32. For those who have a contraindication for steroids, pentoxifylline, a TNF-alpha inhibitor, can be considered as an alternative treatment. Thank you very much.